Good morning, everyone. I'm live because I want to share updates regarding Union Budget 2024. I'm following it actively, so I would just want to share this information with you as well. We all know, like, Union Budget is a very important aspect, especially if you're salaried or any individual in the country. Budget means a lot for us. So this budget is going to be special because this budget is the first Union Budget after Modi's or BJP's third term. So I'm excited to follow updates as well. It is already started. Like our finance minister is already presenting the speech. I will I will give you some updates and like I will watch while being online. And okay, woman, like there were many updates. Like I just want to share my screen as well. If you can see currently, like because of the budget, like whenever there is a budget day, the stock market usually fluctuate, but now Nifty is down by 16 or 17 points. There might be many reasons, but whenever like our FM or a finance minister will talk about income tax, then ultimately we will see fluctuations either go up or low. There were many expectations, especially during this budget. One thing is like people are expecting the income tax exemptions, and also people are expecting capital gain tax reduction. We'll see what is in the store for us. Let's see like how people in social media are reacting to it so far, and I want to follow up on few of those things. Cabinet is already approved by approves the budget so far. And from the speech so far, like Nirmala Sitharaman, our finance minister, already started the speech, and according to her, whatever she has said so far, she said India's economic growth continues to be the shining exception, will remain so in years ahead. And this budget is going to focus more on employment, skilling, MSMEs, middle class. Like it is what she said that her focus or the government's focus for the upcoming financial year. It's good, like MSMEs are the need in order to make our country a manufacturing hub. Like we need MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises. And the one good thing that she shared is like India's inflation continues to be low when compared to other countries, even when you compare our inflation to the West. She said like we are moving towards 4% target. Like if a nation achieves 4% target, that's a great thing, but I'm not sure whether we are really in the 4% target, because inflation can be determined by various factors. There is no single factor to determine 4%, but government always try to show less numbers because that's how government works. They want to be on power next time. So we cannot say, but if we really able to achieve 4% target, then that's a great thing for us. And these are the 9 priorities. I'm following up all the news live, so it was not yet completed, but according to her speech, these are the 9 priorities this time: productivity and resilience in agriculture, employment and skilling, improved human resources, social justice, manufacturing and services, urban development, energy security, infrastructure, innovation, research and development, next generation reforms. And one of the primary update that our FM has given so far is 1 crore farmers to be initiated into natural farming over 2 years, is Nirmala Sitharaman. Maybe this budget is highly focusing on doing something good for farmers. Next, like there were some other updates as well. Government will provide 1 month wage to all people newly entering workforce in all sectors, says Nirmala Sitharaman. I'm not sure how this work. Government will provide 1 month wage to all people newly entering workforce in all sectors. If this is applicable to private sector as well, I'm not sure because I'm just seeing it now. Then that's a good thing, because like the first job is always special for any individual. If they can really able to provide 1 month age to private and corporate employees as well, then again, like it will be a burden for taxpayers. So we need to see both the angles here. Of course, people might get benefit for at what cost, that is important as well. And incentive to be provided at specified scale both to employee employer in first 4 years of employment, says Nirmala Sitharaman. We need to know more about this. I'm not sure how this is practically possible. Model skill loan scheme to be revised to facilitate loans up to 7.5 lakh with guarantee from government promoted fund, says Nirmala Sitharaman. Model skill loan scheme. Let's see like what social media is talking about it. Hmm. Another update that I'm seeing on social media is government will be providing loans of up to 10 lakhs for higher education in domestic institutions. Hmm. That's going to be a good thing, supporting quality education. Allocation of 1.5 lakh crore for agriculture sector. Mhm. Mhm. This is going to be true. Direct bank transfer of 1 month pay in three tranches of 15,000 under PM plan. Mm, Not sure how it works because I mean whatever it is, it only creates a burden for taxpayers. Like see, like this is what the thing that our FM has told. Employment and skilling, another it's employment linked incentive, direct benefit transfer of 1 month salary in three installments up to 15,000 to first time employees registered in EPFO. This is a huge thing because all of us will be getting, I mean, whoever is starting their first job, ultimately you should register in EPFO because your PF will be deducted by your employer. So if you enroll yourself in PF, then ultimately you will get 15,000 as incentive from the government in three installments. This is going to be a huge thing because like 15,000 per employee to all the employees, like, but what's the need of it? I'm not sure. Like even though it might help people starting their jobs, but it again, like they need to cover up this budget somewhere else. So I'm not sure how they are going to balance this. Again, I'm expecting more tax burden for taxpayers. Let's see more about it. Like maybe we'll see in the Google employment linked incentive. It's already trending. Okay, so Ministry of Finance have posted this already. Prime Minister's package for unemployment and skilling. Three schemes. Okay, so first scheme, like we have already witnessed, like direct benefit transfer of 1 month salary in three installments up to 15,000 to first time employees, and job creation in manufacturing. Incentive to be provided directly to both employee and employer as for their EPF contribution in the first 4 years of employment. Hmm. Okay. And the third scheme is reimbursement to employers up to 3,000 per month for 2 years towards their EPFO contribution to each additional employee. That they're trying to be more, trying to do more good for job. I mean that's good, but how can it helps people? How can it helps a nation to reduce employment? This is for people who have started their first job. So this is nowhere linked to providing employment, right, or reducing unemployment. This will not help because this is for people who joins their first job, who started their first job, not for people who are jobless. So no way this scheme is going to provide employment. This is only supporting people with who have started their first jobs with incentives. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm excited to know more about it. Let's see like what else in store on this budget now. For now, okay, this is huge. Rupees 15,000 crore to be arranged for Andhra Pradesh in financial year 25 for development of its capital. Wow, I'm from AP. I'm super excited for it. 15,000 crore to be arranged. Wow, it's a capital development fund. I expected it because the ruling government in Andhra Pradesh is very important for NDA government, but this is huge. And four expressway and bridge projects were 26,000 crore for Bihar, says Nirmala Sitharaman. It is also expected because Nitish or Bihar CM is also important for NDA. Oh, this is huge, right? 15,000 crore capital development fund. I'm not sure whether they will approve or accept special status for any of these two states, but the packages, at least like it would be helpful because the state government doesn't need to spend their own pockets for this. They are getting it from central government. It's a huge news for Andhra Pradesh. At least we might see the real capital, not just the paper capital, at least in this term of the ruling government in AP. It's a good thing. Let's see the reaction in social media as well. I'm not sure everything is productive. That employee incentive, I'm not sure what the exact reason that it has been implemented. Any one of you feel it as a valid thing? Please comment down your opinion because I still didn't get that. I'm still referring. Let's see what else is in store. See the Nifty reaction. It's still negative. It's not positive. Let's see what Ministry of Finance have in store for us. So this is the current overview. You can see rupees 3 lakh crore for schemes benefiting women and girls. More than 100 branches of India Post Payment Bank to be set up in the Northeast region. Completion of polar irrigation projects to ensure food security of the nation. It is also a good thing for AP. So they are treating their alliance partners with more comfort. The only thing that I'm worrying is how they are going to make up this additional budget. Like, will they deduct additional tax or will they create burden to taxpayers again? That's it. Okay, there is another update. Credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs in manufacturing to be introduced. So they are highly motivated to encourage MSMEs. So if you are someone who is willing to start your business journey or entrepreneurship journey, even it's micro, small, or medium enterprise, then it's going to be a boon for you, because the manufacturing sector especially, you will get a lot of benefit from government, you will get a lot of support from government. So try aiming for that. I also made a reel yesterday which is scheduled for this evening about the India recently crossed South Korea to become the fifth largest manufacturing country in the world. There are many opportunities in manufacturing sector. There are many opportunities that are in pipeline in engineering services sector as well. So if you plan your business in manufacturing or engineering services sector, then it's going to be a huge capital bonus for you, because government is going to fund you, government is going to help you no matter what. Mhm. Let's again roll back to social media, what social media is. Yeah, people are talking about it as well. The coalition partners, Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, got the special financial support. It is expected, but how they can balance or how far that they can go is still a question mark. Still, the salary stuff hasn't happened so far, and it is expected that AP is going to get additional amount in future years as well. Let's see the Nifty reaction. It's going down. It seems like people were badly waiting for updates on income tax and capital gains tax. Not sure. Okay. Mudra loans limit to be enhanced to 20 lakh from 10 lakh, says nirmala sitharaman. If you never heard about Mudra loan, the currently the limit is 10 lakh, and now it's going to be increased to 20 lakh. But are there any restrictions for it? I'm not sure. I need to check. Mm, No, I need the news, exact news. SMS. Okay, MSME government to extend loan limit of PMMY from 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs. So, okay, so currently it is under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, and the maximum limit is 10 lakhs. Like if you are about to start an MSME, from now you are going to get 20 lakh support from government. That's a huge thing. So they are promoting entrepreneurship, they were promoting businesses in India, local businesses in India, especially micro, small, and medium. Yeah, here you can see more information. New mechanism announced for facilitating continuation of bank credit to MSMEs during their stress period. Limit of Mudra loans increased from 10 lakh to 20 lakh. Turnover threshold of buyers for mandatory onboarding on TREDS platform to be reduced from 500 crore to 250 crore. Okay, it's reduced. Hmm. Financial support for 50 multi-product food irradiation units in MSME sector. E-commerce export hubs to be set up in PPP mode to enable MSMEs and traditional artisans to sell their products in international markets. That's a huge boost as well. From now, the target is becoming India not only an import hub but an export hub as well. And while promoting local businesses. It will do good for both nation and individual businesses. It's a good thing. So for now, like I'm see like only the employee incentive scheme is something that I found it odd. Rest everything, I feel good so far. Let's see like what's more in store. A rental housing with dormitory accommodation for industrial workers to be facilitated in PP mode with VGF support. One says Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Internship in 500 top companies to be encouraged. Internship allowance of 5,000 and one-time assistance of 6,000 to be provided under internship scheme. Says Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay, so they were encouraging employment in Israel. This is very good because they are encouraging students to take up internships with internship allowance from government. I want to know more about it. Hmm. Let's search. It's live. It's not yet on internet. Okay, let's check on Twitter only. Hmm. This is what it's all about. Internship of 5,000 per month to over 1 crore youth in top 500 companies. Wow, that's a huge thing, huge boost for all the students who are about to take internships. I am excited. Comment your opinion. Like, do you think it's a boost for students to take up, new career opportunities? Do you think it will reduce employment or unemployment? Sorry, like I want to discuss this with you people. So if you can comment on your opinion on the budget so far. I know like we are all waiting for updates on income tax, but as always, like we can expect it in the end of the budget. Are there any updates after that? Okay. States which continue to charge high stamp duty rates for all will be asked to consider lowering duties properties purchased by women. So they are favoring women by reducing the stamp duty costs in property purchases. Okay. This is a meme, but that's a true. Transit oriented development programs for 14 large cities with population above 30 lakh will be formulated. Okay. So 14 cities with population above 30 lakh. Okay, they are going to develop a transit oriented development programs. Okay, so they are focusing on urban development as well. See, if we can look all these things, we feel like okay, government is doing something good. So far, the budget is positive, and I want to see the stock market reaction. It's still negative. I don't know why people are still not happy. I have expected a huge bump today, but not even once. It has spiked like hell. maybe after income tax, if something positive as announced. So for the internship scheme is an exciting one, and the MSM is also a hope for at least like for all the entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs. The MSME's Mudra stuff is a huge boost for sure. Okay, there is another update here. Government to launch scheme to develop 100 street food hubs in select cities over 5 years. Okay, this is again going to help entrepreneurs, at least like people who are aspiring to start their own food hubs or food businesses. Maybe this is expected. Like I read somewhere in the internet yesterday that government is going to support people or support local food businesses, and this is a huge one. 100 street food hubs in select cities. Okay, there is another update as well. PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli launched to install rooftop solar for 1 crore households. Oh, this is huge. But how they can get money for that. See, whenever you see things from economic point of view or taxpayer point of view, you always get questions about how they are going to get money. Installing rooftop solars for 1 crore household is not a small thing. It's a huge thing, and they need crores for this. Thousands of crores, I'm expecting. It's a good thing to cut down traditional electricity and encouraging solar, but the feasibility is something that I'm worried about. Maybe we'll get to know once we see how they are favoring taxpayers. Okay, financial 25 allocation toward capex set is 11.11 lakh crore. Hmm, interesting. India's capex outlay substantially from rupees 11.1 lakh crore in the interim budget. So far, they have the focus is more on agriculture, unemployment, manufacturing, MSMEs, and the infrastructure development in the country, and a benefit to few courts, few states. Mm. So it was already announced in the interim budget announced on February, but they are just continuing it. I'm waiting for income tax updates, like you. See, one thing is going to be for sure. It might be either no changes to income tax slabs, or increase in GST, or increase in capital gains, or increase in corporate tax. One thing is going to be for sure. Like, they cannot give away all these things without increasing the tax collection. The government is also going to provide assistance to Assam for flood management irrigation projects. Mm. Investment ready plug and play industrial parks to be developed in or near 100 cities, 12 industrial parks sanctioned under National Industrial Corridor Development Program. So, as we said, like the industry focus is, I mean, they are highly motivated to encourage uh, industries in India. There were many things because I love this, especially the MSME sector. If I know, like whenever any of my friends or people whom I'm aware of, like if they want to start a business, I would highly encourage them to start in manufacturing or engineering sector. There are more chances to increase their capital or investment by 2x or 3x in just 2 to 3 years with government support. This is going to be more feasible and more possible. The stock market is still going down. So another update, comprehensive development of Vishnupath Temple Corridor and Mahabodhi Temple Corridor will be supported. As usual, the India is always open to develop temples. Venture capital fund of 1,000 crore to be set up to encourage space technology development. That's a nice one because we are already running on budget in terms of growing on space sector. We're always minimized with resources, but this is a good boost. Nifty is still going down. There is no positive movement there. Another update here is comprehensive integration of eShram portal with other portals to be undertaken. No response in Nifty. Okay, announced the digitalization of land records in urban areas. Uh, it was not updated anyway, but it would be great if that is true. Mhm. Digitization of land records in urban areas, not only urban, like digitization of land records is itself a great thing, and it's the most requested one in real estate and construction sector. Like people with properties are always urging government to do that, because we have been always witnessing unauthorized mean, land consumption or unauthorized land uh, disputes everywhere. It might be in urban or it might be on rural. Mm. So far, the good thing that I have witnessed is, like, I'm noting down like all the important things that I feel are good. For me, so far, the first of like 1 month wage to all persons. I mean, that is the only thing that I feel is an odd thing. I mean, there is no need, like, I don't know how it encourages people to take up jobs, because it is benefiting only for people who have already taken up jobs. Anyway, the employee incentive scheme is not going to reduce unemployment. Maybe it is for some other purposes, or it is to uh, attract job seekers, because they are going to be the taxpayers in the future. Apart from that, I didn't see any benefit in employee incentive scheme. Instead, they can focus more on stuff like the internship scheme. Like, they have introduced this scheme, right? Internship in 500 top companies for 1 crore people, with 500 with 5,000 one-time assistance, and okay, 5,000 monthly allowance with 6,000 one-time allowance. That is a good thing. That will encourage people to take up internships in top companies, which will eventually help them to take up good employment opportunities. That is fine. But employee incentive scheme, because they are going to earn anyway, right? So there is no point in do that. Maybe some other financial experts or economists feel like that's a good move, but according to me, that's I mean, I didn't find any good thing there. And 15,000 crores of capital development fund to Andhra Pradesh. So, being a AP guy, I feel that's a moral boost to all of the AP people. If you are from AP, please comment down your experience or feeling on the same. And 26,000 crore fund for, I mean, road project development in Bihar. That is also an expected thing. MSME Mudra loans limit to be enhanced to 20 lakh from 10 lakh. So it is it is a great move, I can say, because it will definitely encourage people to take up entrepreneurship in any levels, small or micro or medium, any levels. We can now see, we can now witness more of small and medium range companies and industries in India. And the other thing, like venture capital fund of 1,000 crore to be set up to encourage space technology. That's a great move, because we are doing great in terms of space sector, but the budget is always a problem. Okay. To simplify and rationalize the tax structure for ease of business. Okay. They're going to simplify the tax structure for ease of business, because in order to start a business in India, it's a huge process. We need to get a lot of permissions. We need to understand lot of tax structures. that would be great, but that will not really benefit. Simplifying will not benefit, reducing will benefit. I'm not sure how they are going to handle it, because even though they are encouraging MSMEs, but this is something still a drought. I mean, it should be more clear, and it should be more feasible for everyone. Government to exempt three more medicines for cancer treatment from customs duty. Okay. The taxpayer updates or income tax update is not yet announced. Mhm. Government to reduce customs duty on gold, silver to 6%, platinum to 6.4%, is Nirmala Sitharaman. Now, okay, the importing gold will become much more easier now. It's still down. Let's see more updates. Okay, the another stuff. Customs duty on mobile phones reduced to 15%. Now, maybe if you one of your friends is in US or another country and they're visiting India, now it's more easy to ask them get a smartphone for you, because the customs duty is going to be reduced. And in the other way as well, both imports and exports. They want to make ease of doing imports and exports in India. This is something that I missed. Under the PM Awas Yojana, urban housing needs of 1 crore urban poor and middle class families to be addressed with an investment of 10 lakh crore. It's a huge, and it's going to be a plus for all the middle class and poor families who are dreaming for their own house. Okay. They're going to fulfill 1 crore urban families, urban poor and middle class families. It's only for urban. Two tax exemption regimes for charities to be merged into one, says Nirmala Sitharaman. Oh, oh, it's going down. It's a bloodbath. But why? Anything about income tax have been announced or what? If you can see, I mean, before the start, during the start of the budget, it was minus 10 or minus 15, but now it's more than 250. I'm not sure what has happened. Let me check. So, no direct news about income tax. So, okay, tax rates increased. Long term capital gain 12.5%, short term capital gain 20%. I don't know, is it true or not? If this is true, then ultimately we will see bloodbath in stock markets today and tomorrow. Delay in filing TDS decriminalized. Okay, another few updates like at this moment, like delay in filing TDS is a kind of crime. Like there will be a huge penalty and chances of going to jail as well if it's incorrect. But now it's decriminalized. TDS rate on e-commerce operators reduced to 0.1. Income tax reassessment can be initiated after 3 years only if escaped income more than 50 lakh. Okay, so this is a relief, at least for I mean people earning salaries or people who are not in the 30% slab. But the capital gains thing, like it will directly affect the stock markets. I don't know why they have taken that decision of doing that. Let's see how other stuff, short term capital gains on finance and financial assets to attract 20%. No, this is not the good news. They should have taken some time at least. It would definitely reduce the stock market. Maybe we are going to witness a bloodbath anytime soon. It's not good. Okay, okay. So this is true. So that is the reason why the stock market is witnessing a bloodbath now. Unlisted bonds, debt mutual fund market to be taxed at slab rate. Okay, okay. This will still go down if maybe another positive thing about a capital gains tax or income tax in general will be announced today. I don't think they'll announce more positive stuff now. But this is not going to help. Exemption of capital gains tax increased it to 1.25 lakh per year. Currently, it is 1 lakh. So if you have a profit of less than 1 lakh, like you are exempted from paying income tax on capital gains. But now that has been increased to 1.25 lakh. But the worst thing is they have increased the tax on that, right? That will not impress investors at least. And this is the live result of whether that's a positive thing or not. Of course, no investor likes being taxed more and more. Capital gains, I don't know what made them to think like that. Okay, this is a new thing. Changes in new income tax slab: 0 to 3 lakhs nil, 3 to 7 lakhs 5%, 7 to 10 lakhs 10%. Or we'll compare once by looking at the current rates. I think it's 3 to 6. Yeah. So currently it is 5% for 3 to 6 lakhs, but now it has been increased to 3 to 7 lakhs. And for 6 to 9 lakhs, currently it's 10%, and now that has been 7 to 10 lakhs. And 9 to 12 lakhs, it is 15% at this moment. Now it's 10 to 12 lakhs again. They have managed to mix it again. I don't see uh, any good thing here apart from only the 3 to 7 lakh, which will only help freshers who will not pay tax anyhow, because I mean, there is an exemption up to 7 lakhs income, and 12 to 15 lakhs 20%, and it is same above 15 lakh 30%. This is going to get a big backslash, I believe. I think there is nothing more that we can expect from this budget. New tax regimes liable to be changed. Standard deduction increased from 50,000 to 75,000. I don't know how to feel positive or negative about it. They didn't change anything here, anything about tax. They only increase the standard tax deduction. It will only benefit freshers. I'm repeating, nothing else. I think that's all we have, because every budget, like, they usually talk about income tax in the end. Now they did the same, but this is not going to helpful, and this is the live result. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it. My only purpose of this live stream is like, not to talk more, but to see and witness the budget along with you. I hope you got some information. There were some positives, but there were more negatives as well. I don't know how stock market will react in the coming few days. And again, taxpayers have to bear, because for all the projects that are funded and announced by the government, the taxpayers have to bear the cost. And again, in return, they didn't get anything as usual, which is quite surprising. No benefits to taxpayers, but announcing more projects with taxpayers' money. This is what every budget tells us, and this is what happened this time as well. Okay, thanks everyone. I think that's all we have. The budget, Union Budget 2024. Okay, thank you everyone.